Friends first premiered in 1994, and this sitcom hit big, still managing to have a large fan base 27 years later. Even if you haven't watched the entirety of the show, you for sure have heard of it. But even die-hard Friends fans may not be aware of the show's behind-the-scenes secrets. So, in our list for today, we have for you 10 things you didn't know about your favorite series, Friends. Friends is an American comedy show that lasted for 10 seasons on NBC from September 22, 1994 to May 6, 2004. The program centers around 6 friends in their 20s and 30s who reside in Manhattan, New York City, and stars the actors and actresses Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, Lisa Kudrow, Matt LeBlanc, Matthew Perry, and David Schwimmer. Bright Kaufman Crane Productions, in collaboration with Warner Brothers Television, produced the series. Friends ranked in the top 10 of the final television season ratings for all 10 seasons, eventually reaching number 1 in the 8th season. The series finale aired on May 6, 2004, to about 52.5 million viewers in the United States, making it the 5th most watched series finale in television history and the most watched television episodes of the 2000s. In 2013, Friends ranked number 24 on the Writers Guild of America 101 Best Written TV Series of All Time. The series is still well known and loved by many people from different generations all over the world. Number 10. Friends wasn't the first choice for the title. Despite the fact that it has become an iconic term, the creators of Friends had no intention of naming their television show Friends. According to NBC, it had several working titles before being shortened to the single-word moniker, including Insomnia Cafe, 6 of 1, Friends Like Us, and Generation X. Carrie Burke, a former NBC primetime executive, revealed to Vanity Fair that the 2 prime choices for the title were Gen X and 6 of 1 before Kaufman and Crane bought Friends into the equation. It's safe to say that the last-minute title change is not something the creators regret with how much love and simple name has amassed over the years. Number 9. Courtney Cox, aka Monica, was supposed to play Rachel. Today, Courtney Cox is well known for having played the role of Monica in the sitcom, but the creators of the series had offered her the role of Rachel. The actress, however, thought that she would fit better into Monica's character, and so she did. Jennifer Aniston then played the role of Rachel. Courtney Cox and Marta Kaufman compared Courtney and Monica's personalities, and they found many similarities. Marta fondly reminisced of how Courtney's dressing room used to be immaculate. She even cleaned the dressing rooms of the other performers since she wouldn't go in if they were too messy. The creator described the actress as brilliant, adorable, and incredibly put together, just like Monica. Number 8. David Schwimmer did not audition for Ross. Marta Kaufman, one of the creators of the series, revealed that David Schwimmer, who played the iconic role of Ross, didn't actually audition for Ross. Schwimmer had actually auditioned for another part, so when it came time to cast Ross, they simply called him. The actor had actually auditioned for a pilot they were making the year before, and he made an impactful impression on the creators enough to let him get casted for the role without an audition. David Schwimmer was the only actor in the Friends ensemble to get casted for his role without any audition. Number 7. Monica and Chandler were not meant to be. This might come as a shock to everyone, but Monica and Chandler, our beloved and favorite couple, were not meant to stay together. Monica and Chandler's romance began in London when the two met during Ross and Emily's wedding, but it was not meant to continue. After Monica peeked out from beneath the blanket and the performance had to retain their positions, the studio audience applauded for 27 seconds. This is when the creators realized that their romance was destined to last. Kaufman revealed that their original plan for Monica and Chandler was foiled when the couple received thunderous applause in the studio. And aren't we glad it turned out like this? Number 6. Phoebe was really pregnant during the triplet episode. When Lisa Kudrow was filming the triplet scenario for Phoebe, she was actually pregnant. Lisa explained in the special flashback episode that the producers did not want to hide the pregnancy because it would have been exceedingly difficult. So, they chose to write her pregnancy into the show. Lisa Kudrow, who infamously played Phoebe Buffet, shared when she was doing an interview with People that the group used to huddle together before every shoot and chant, "All right, have a good show, love you, love you, love you, love you." But when the actress was pregnant, they chanted, "Have a fantastic show, love you, love you, love you, love you, little Julian." And the memory is so heartwarming, isn't it? Number 5. Hank Azaria, aka David, the scientist auditioned for Joey twice. Hank Azaria played David, Phoebe Buffay's first serious boyfriend, but the actor revealed that he had originally auditioned for the role of Joey. When the show was still casting, Hank auditioned for Joey and got rejected twice. The actor revealed to HuffPost that it was the only job that he had auditioned for twice and that he found the role so amazing that he had to go try an audition for it again, even after being rejected once. Although David did go to Russia to become a scientist, his narrative with Phoebe was one of the show's most memorable. Number 4. Jennifer Aniston was not a fan of the Rachel hairstyle. Women in the 90s all wanted Jennifer Aniston's Rachel hairstyle back then. So, is it truly shocking that the actress herself was not too keen about it? While doing an interview with Allure, she said that she thought it was the ugliest hairstyle which she had ever seen. She then shared that she did not like shorter layered cuts on herself, and so she wouldn't want to go back into that era. She claimed in a Marie Claire interview that the hairstyle was high maintenance, it needed 3 different brushes. She jokingly likened it to doing surgery. Celebrities like Selena Gomez recreated the look and it became a viral craze. And although Jennifer Aniston didn't like the hairstyle very much, we can all agree that she absolutely rocked it. Number 3. The Central Perk sofa was not supposed to be orange. The infamous Central Perk sofa, which was the group's go-to hangout spot, wasn't originally supposed to be bright orange in color. The creators were looking for a beige one, but it ended up going with this one because of its vibrancy. They discovered it in the Warner Brothers studio basement. It saved them money and it also became a successful prop. A true win-win situation. Number 2. Gunther was a real barista. Gunther's actor, James Michael Taylor, was cast because he knew how to run an espresso machine and worked in a real coffee shop in Hollywood until season 4. Even though he was on the successful show, he continued to work at the coffee shop for several years. Gunther's role was not fully established, and so the actor kept his job at the coffee shop. He did an interview with BuzzFeed in 2014 and revealed that he never made actual coffee using the vintage coffee machine while on the show because the espresso machine was plugged out due to its noise. The actor shared that he enjoyed working at the shop, and so it was hard for him to let go of the job even after being busy with shoots. And now we're down to number 1. The show was never filmed in New York City. The plot of this show is about 6 friends based in New York City, but funnily, none of the in-house scenes were filmed in the city. They were filmed in the Warner Brothers studio in Los Angeles. Only the exterior pictures of the friends' apartment building on the corner of Bedford and Grove Street in New York were shot. It's no surprise that the fountain had never been found on the East Coast, because it's located in Ranch in Burbank. Filming took place in California with the exception of the season 4 finale, which was shot in London. The sets were completely indoors within the studio, from Monica's flat to the Central Perk coffee shop. Filming outside the studio, according to Bright, had a negative impact on the show's intended humor. That's it for today's list. Which fact was the most shocking to you? Which one did you know already? Which one are you sure to tell everyone about? Let us know in the comments down below. We'll look forward to your responses. Until next time, goodbye.